What is up, everybody? This is your friend Dumpsterman Let's Play, and I got my good buddy Chris here.
I'm Autistic Self-Advocacy VJ.
Yes, sir. What we're doing today is we're doing a Sonic the Hedgehog review. Now, these are not the exact list in the exact order they came out. This is just based upon the Wikipedia page I pulled up at this moment. The first one on our list here are all the 2D platformers, just to make our life a little bit easier. You know, those are the best, Chris, right?
That's right.
All right. So
where do we start?
What we're going to do is we're going to start off with the first one on the list, which was Sonic the Hedgehog. It came originally out in the Mega Drive Genesis. Came out in 1992, and that actually was not the first one, but the second one I actually played. Chris, what are your personal thoughts on the first Sonic the Hedgehog game? I think the second one was a little bit better.
A little bit clunkier than the second one.
Yeah. It relied on other different things.
Harder.
Like in the second one, you had a spin dash, as you mentioned before. Yeah. This one did not, and you had to jump on like different things and different platformers. That necessarily, in my opinion, is the hardest one I've played.
Right.
But I've played many Sonic games in my time, so I've played a bunch of them. They're all generally hard, but that's the hardest one I've played. The next one we have on our list is the Game Boy Advance. And
that was the one that was glitchy, right?
That wasn't glitchy. That was Sonic 06. It was glitchy. Sonic Advance was actually a 3 franchise. It came out 1, 2, and 3, of course. Sonic the Hedgehog Advance was necessarily a pretty beautiful game in itself. It worked pretty well, and I was quite impressed on how well it actually worked. For 2006, I honestly have to say that was a pretty dadgum good game. Sonic 2 was originally released in 1992, a year after my birthday, which was yesterday. That honestly was the best one I played, and you said it yourself, Chris. That was the one that had the spin dash in it.
Right. And what was it? You mentioned it came out for the 3DS, which I find kind of odd because isn't 3DS a Nintendo company?
Sometimes Nintendo and Sega kind of come together. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny because remember whenever Sega came out, Sega does what Nintendo don't. It's kind of funny, but they all collided together and made just a pretty awesome game. So I was saying the Game Boy Advance was a Nintendo console, and they worked together. I think this happened all after they went bankrupt, or I think it was that they went bankrupt or something. I'm not sure what it was. Then they went to Xbox and then Nintendo, and they went up against their two biggest competitors at that point.
Right.
Sonic 2 has been re-released for almost every console. What's up, bud?
Yeah. Well, I remember hearing correctly that according to AVGN, Super Nintendo put Sony out of business for a while. Sega,
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I think that's necessarily what happened, but that's just necessarily a pretty easy deal. The next one we have on the list is Sonic CD. That one, honestly, is one of my personal favorites. It originally came out in 1993. It's funny how these games come out like a year after another and after another, and it's pretty often to show most game companies can't necessarily come up with a game in a year. It takes like a year and a half. Like Halo 5 was delayed like so long until it was actually finally released. Sonic CD was released for the Sega CD, of course. It was released for the Windows, and that was the one I played as a kid. For PlayStation Network, where you can download it there. It's for Xbox Live, Android, and some other console, 2013. OUYA? Oh yeah? It's simply known as Sonic CD. It's the easiest of those. This was one that you were talking about a couple days ago. This was Sonic Chaos. This one originally came out in 1993 for the the Master System, the Game Gear, the Wii, Virtual Console. This one I haven't really played much of, but I heard it was pretty good. The music was pretty nice. It was titled Sonic and Tails of Japan originally. Because you know how Japan is, they have different names than America does, and America messes that up a little bit with the Final Fantasy franchise, so that kind of happens. Okay, so the next one on our list, as you figured, it came out in 1994, is Sonic and Knuckles. Chris, you ever played that one yet, bud?
Yes, I have. The third one.
That's Sonic and Knuckles, that's not Sonic 3. That one came out the same year as Sonic 3, but it's not the same one.
That's where the confusion.
Yeah, most people think it's the third one. No, Sonic 3 is the third one. Sonic and Knuckles is like the third to the second power or something, I don't know. Sonic and Knuckles was a pretty good game. It was like the first time you could actually play as Knuckles. It came out for the Mega Drive, Xbox, Wii console. It was released for Xbox in 2009, so it's a pretty dadgum good game. You can even buy it on Steam,
Definitely,
which is pretty awesome. Like you said before, you like Knuckles because you can use that little flying move, which is pretty nice.
Right. Yeah.
This one, you've played the Game Gear games, right, Chris? You ever played one called Sonic Triple Trouble?
No, I have not.
Let's see. If it's the one I think it is, hang on. Yes, I have played this one. This one was, it looked a lot like Sonic 3, and it worked like Sonic and Knuckles. But it's more or less like, it was kind of weird. It felt like Game Boy. Like, the bit graphics were just the same as the, what was it? The Sega, the first one. The first Sonic. But, you know, it was kind of odd, nonetheless. It was released for 3DS as well, so that's pretty nice. You ever played Knuckles Chaotix? Hang on. That one
I think
came
I
out.
might have tried that once, but I haven't played enough of it to actually full experience.
That one was released in 1995 on the Sega 32X. I don't really have much experience with the 32X, except for Knuckles Chaotix was kind of weird, but it was good at the same time.
Hey, isn't that the one where it had like those polygon 3D
Let me
graphics where you would just like run through this tunnel?
let me check. The Chaotix was like Knuckles. It was I don't remember their names. It was like an alligator. It was a bee. It was Shadow, and it was some kind of rhino guy. I can't remember their names.
Oh no, I haven't played. Oh, I thought I played that one, but no, not that one. I've seen gameplay for that.
I have too. It's good. It works just like Sonic CD, and it looks like Sonic CD, and it's a pretty damn good game.
Wow.
It's just odd nonetheless.
It's very vibrant. It's very vibrant. It's like someone playing Sonic on crack or PCP.
Right?
You know,
Probably. But
right.
You ever played Sonic Blast?
Sonic Blast, 3D Blast? Yes, I have.
I have not played that one. What are your personal thoughts on that one?
Pretty much the same concept. It's got a different feel to it.
It looks like
overall it's pretty good. It's a lot of fun.
Is that the 3D one? No. I'm thinking of
like Snake Rattle and Roll.
It's what's the name of that one where it's like 3D? Sonic 3D Blast. I have played it. Okay. Yeah, it's the same damn game. It's just weird. Yeah.
It's got that same look for Sonic 3D Blast, kind of.
Sonic Pocket Adventure for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. You ever heard of that one?
No.
That one came out in 1999. I type in Sonic Blast, and the first thing that shows up is the Sonic Restaurant. Go figure. Sonic Advance was the one I played. Sonic Advance 1, Sonic Advance 2, Sonic Advance 3. They're all the same game. Sonic Advance 2000, Sonic Advance 2, 2002, and Sonic Advance 3, which came out in 2004. Are pretty much all the same game. They're a pretty awesome game, and they work pretty well, and I still play them to this day. My daughter actually prefers that one over this second Sonic, which is pretty weird, but it's a nice game. It works really well, and it's kind of fun. You could even collect chows and raise them and whatever. It was a pretty cool idea. The next one we have on our list, which was one I've never played, and it came out for the Nintendo DS, not the 3DS, which came out in 2005, which was Sonic Rush. You played that one yet?
I have. I played it on the app. It was basically click Sonic. Was it Sonic Dash, not Sonic Rush?
Yeah, Sonic Rush is It looks familiar. Hang on, the image is not working out. Sonic and Rush. It's got Sonic and the character Rush, so I have played that one. It's kind of weird. It's nice, but it's like dumbed down like big time for the graphics wise for the time. Sonic Rush Advance is the same thing pretty much, but it came out for the 3DS as well. And this is what I was talking about before. You know how I told you there was a Sonic 4? Well, there's a Sonic 4 Episode 1 and a Sonic...
I think I
haven't played those. What are your personal thoughts on the Sonic
4?
Yeah, Sonic 4, 1 and 2.
Episode 4?
Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 is the one I have here.
I know I think there's something like that.
2010. Jeez,
I didn't 360.
Know. Yeah, it's for Xbox, it's for Windows Phone, it's for Android. The first one
I played that one.
The first one came out 2010. The second one came out 2012.
It's like a recreation.
That's pretty much what it is.
It's like a recreation of the old one. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that. Then you got one I've never heard of. This is the last one on the 2D platformers, which is second Sonic Mania. And this is the newest one they have, which is came out 2017 for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Windows, and Xbox One. It's the newest one they have. It looks nice. Like, it looks like Sonic 2, but with like the 3D awesome graphics. It is pretty beautiful for a Sonic game. And like I said when we were doing the video before, how the woman said Sonic games are still going on. Well, this one is pretty. Like, super pretty and really well. And I haven't played it yet, but we should. Now we're getting into the
I haven't seen any images for that yet.
Because it's out, but not many people have played it or reviewed it, so we're kind of the first. Woo! The next one we have on our list, which is 3D platformers. We have Sonic 3D Blast. That was the one me and you were thinking of. The Mega Drive, the Sega, the Genesis, and the Sega Saturn came out in 1996. That one's kind of reminds me of a what was the name of that game? It was a weird platformer, but it was like they tried to make it 3D. It works, but it's just kind of silly.
Snake Rattle and Roll?
Yeah, Snake Rattle and Roll. Oh, you talking about by Rare? Yeah, that's kind of a weird game. Then you got the ones you were talking about, Sonic Adventure. I haven't had the ability to play those. Those came out on the Dreamcast. Those are pretty good. That one came out in 1998 for the Dreamcast, Nintendo, GameCube, Windows, Xbox Live, pretty much all of the consoles. Then you got Sonic Advance 2, which came out in 2001, which I didn't think that was that long ago. I didn't think it was. It's a pretty good game. I haven't played it, but I've heard so many good things about it. Sonic Adventure 2 celebrates the 10th anniversary of the ability to play as both heroes on Sonic and Miles, aka Sonic and Tails.
Yep.
Then they got the one that I've played, which is kind of weird.
That's the one I played recently.
I played this one maybe 4 years ago, which was Sonic Heroes, and it was came out in 2003 on the Nintendo GameCube. That's what it originally came out on. It was a pretty good game. It was kind of weird, but it was like a 3D type game, as I said before. It's a nice game. It's just kind of odd, kind of out of place, but it's still a good game. Then we got the monstrosity of them all, which I never understood why. It's like getting a platformer game and adding a gun. Got Shadow the Hedgehog, which came out in 2005 for the GameCube and the PlayStation and the Xbox. That one's kind of weird. I haven't played it, but I've heard many bad things about it. Then we got the re-release of Sonic.
Yeah, I haven't touched up on that one yet.
Neither have I. Then we got the another Sonic the Hedgehog game that came out in 2006 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation, which is pretty nice to see. This was the one I was talking to you about a couple days ago, which was Sonic Secret of the Rings, which came out on 2007 for the Wii. It's a pretty awesome game. It works pretty well, and it's pretty nice. Really pretty game. You should check it out. And then we got this one, which is the one I really told you about that was really weird, where he turns into a werewolf. It's called Sonic Unleashed. It came out for the PlayStation, PlayStation 3, Wii, and Xbox 360, and mobile phones now. Which, it's kind of weird to see Sonic turn into a werewolf. I mean, if they did it strictly for, like, a video game for, like, Halloween or something, I could understand, but they released it, like, not in November, which was kind of odd. I haven't played many Wii games.
I think they're trying to...
They're trying to what? They're trying to what?
I think they're trying to mimic Ultra Beast.
Probably. Then we got Sonic and the Black Knight, which is another Wii game. And Sonic the Hedgehog has got a friggin' sword, which I don't understand why, but I get it. This one came out in 2009 for the Wii, only for the Wii, which is kind of weird to say nonetheless. Then we got one you've played, you said, which was Sonic Colors. This one came out in 2010 for the Wii and the Nintendo DS. I scrolled all the way down. I lost my progress. Hang on. Damn it. Jeez, we got a lot of games to go. Sonic Colors. Let's see. The next one, we got Sonic Generations, which came out in 2011. That was a pretty beautiful game.
No, I'm looking stupid. Piss me off.
Sonic Generation came out for the Xbox 360, PlayStation, Nintendo 3DS, and Windows. It's a pretty awesome game. If you haven't played it, I would highly suggest it if you're a huge Sonic fan, like me and Chris are. It's a beautiful game to check out. Then we got Sonic the Lost World, which came out for the Wii, the Nintendo 3DS, and the Windows. I've played bits and pieces of it from Steam, and it's kind of odd, but still necessarily kind of still good. Sonic Forces, which came out for the Nintendo Switch. This is a newer one. PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Sonic Forces. Get an image up and see what I'm talking about. See what the hell this is. Let me stop the recording so it doesn't. Then again, this one reminds me a lot of Generations. It's pretty, and it probably plays like Sonic Generations, but it ties in all the other characters from Sonic. It's a newer game, so we don't really know that much about it. And then we're getting into the fun ones, Chris. We're getting into the racing games. Yeah, what do you think about that? Racing games for Sonic. Huh. How original.
Oh, I've seen those.
The Drift series.
I would expect it to be somewhat like Mario Kart.
Yeah, but it's not. You know, it's not. It's not going to be. These are two we haven't played. At least I haven't. This one came out for the Game Gear. It's Sonic Drift. I mean, there's not really much to say about a racing game. It's a racing game. It works pretty well, but it's kind of the Game Gear. With the fault of it is, but it took 6 batteries and it would drain them within a matter of minutes. Drift 2, which came out which came out for the Sega Saturn and the Windows, which was 1996. Jeez, this one came out in Windows 98. Jeez. Oh, that's Sonic R. Never mind. Sonic R, same thing. Got Sonic Racing Shift Up came for the mobile phone. Didn't know about that one. Got Sonic Racing Kart, which is just like I've heard from. It's kind of like Mario Kart.
Right.
I haven't played it, so I don't really know that much about it. We're just gonna whiz through these. Might as well. Unless you hear one, you know. Sonic Kart 3D X, which came out for the mobile phone 2005. Sonic Riders, which is the one I was telling you about, came out in 2006, where you're riding like bikes and whatever, you're going down the road and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty fun game. Sonic Rivals came out for the PlayStation Portable PSP. Sonic Rivals 2. Sonic Rivals.
I've seen them,
What's that?
but I haven't played them.
Neither have I. Sonic Rivals, which came out in 2006 for the PlayStation Portable. Sonic Rivals 2, which came out in 2007.
I've seen the Sonic racing games, but I haven't played them.
I barely played them. Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity, same thing. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, which came out with a Nintendo DS, Windows, Xbox, mobile phone, you name it, it's there. Sonic Free Riders, which came out for the 360, 2010. Thank God we're almost over these. And Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform, which came out for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Wii. Oh, and the Windows and Nintendo 3DS. Then we're getting into the ones I've never even heard of. These are all the arcade games. This one's called forgive me, Sonic Patrol Car. This one came out in 1999. This is where the arcade systems were like really weird. We got
Patrol Car?
Yeah, Patrol Car. I'm like, wait, what? I had to look at that. Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, which came out in 1993 for the arcade system. Sega Sonic Cosmo Fighter Galaxy Patrol, which came out in 1993. Jesus, only in Japan. Of course, they get all the good games. Sonic the Fighters. Yeah, they're running out of ideas big time. Came out in 1996. Then we got Sonic... What? It came out in 2013, so... Then we got Educational. Okay, why? Sonic the Hedgehog Game World, 1994, for the Sega Pinko.
Wow.
Tails
Is this Peter Rabbit or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Tails the Music Maker came out in 1984 for the Sega Pinko. I didn't even know that was a thing. And Sonic Schoolhouse came out for the Windows for 1996. Other spin-offs of Sonic. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. I've never even heard of the freaking Sega Pinko. Sonic Easter. E-R-A... Yeah, Easter. I was making sure I was reading that right. 1991 for the Mega Drive. Of course, it's only in Japan. And here's the one we both know, which is Tetris, more or less, or
Wow.
Dr. Mario. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine came out for 1993 for the Game Gear. This is another one me and you were talking about the other day. Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball for 1993, 1994, and 2007 for the Virtual Console.
Spinball?
Yeah, Spinball is pretty freaking hard. Tails Sky Patrol, 1995 for the Game Gear. Tails Adventure. Of course, we couldn't get enough Tails. We have to make a whole entire game about them, apparently. 1995. Sonic Labyrinth. Oh yeah, kids love running through labyrinths, apparently. 1995, and it was released for the 3DS Virtual Console for the 2013. Sonic Shuffle for the Dreamcast. You heard of that one? No, that's 2000. Never mind. That's Sonic Shuffle for 2000. Jesus. Okay, now we're getting into the weird ones. Sonic Tennis for mobile phones, 2001.
Wow.
Sonic Tennis, Sonic Golf, Sonic Fishing, 2002.
Tennis. I've seen gameplay of that.
Sonic
Yes.
Billiards, 2002. Apparently in 2002, Sonic was playing games. Good Friend.
Billiards?
Billiards, yeah. Good Friend Chaos. Okay. For 2002. 2002 is a lot of bullshit. Sonic Bowling. Oh yeah, I never thought I'd see that. I'd never fulfilled my need for playing Sonic the Hedgehog who bowls. Sonic Spinball Party. We didn't get enough Spinball. Back in 2003 for the Game Boy Advance, you would get a bunch of it.
What's next?
Sonic Battle. Yeah, this one's kind of weird. I have a poster of it somewhere. It's just a weird game. Sonic Speed DX, which was the one I was telling you about that was kind of weird. That's a mobile phone game. Sonic Chaos Poker. Oh yeah, totally. Mobile phones have a lot of stupid games. Yeah. Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Games, 2007 and 2008 for the Wii and the Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo DS. I'm sorry. Sonic the... Wait, did I read that right? Sonic at the Olympic Games for the mobile phone. Sonic Chronicles, the Dark Brotherhood. Good lord, what a name. For a happy-go-lucky game, that sounds like some Assassin's Creed bullshit for the Nintendo DS for 2008. Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Winter Games.
Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, Dark Brotherhood. 2009 for the 3DS, Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Winter Games. Oh yeah, totally. We couldn't get enough Olympic games in this world. Oh, there's another. Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Oh yeah, you couldn't come up with any better titles, could you, Sega? Oh lord. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Sonic Jump. I've played that one. It's pretty good.
Dishing out so much bullshit.
Sonic Jump, which was 2012 for the mobile phone. That one's pretty good. Sonic Dash, the same thing. 2013 for the Android phones and iPhones. Pretty awesome game. Oh, look. Guess what we have here, Chris? Guess what game is next? Take a lucky guess. I'll give you a hint. It's Mario and Sonic at the Shoshi.
The Sonic Rock Band?
No, maybe. I don't know. That'd be a cool thing to see. Mario and Sonic at the Shoshi 2014 Olympic Winter Games. Will you stop with the Olympic Games? I swear. Sonic Jump Fever for the Android for 2014. I assume it's like the other one. And Sonic Boom, Rise of the Lyrics.
Another Olympic Games.
Why? 2014 for the Wii U. Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal. Okay.
Rise of the Lyrics.
Rise of the Lyrics. I was like,
rap battle or something like that.
Totally. Sonic is spitting out some awesome rhymes today. Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal 2014. Sonic Runners, the Android phone. Sonic Dash 2. Boom, or Sonic Boom, of course. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Because why not? Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice. Oh yeah, that's not. Oh yeah, that's not sexual at all. No, not at all. Sonic Fire and Ice, 2016. That's a recent game. That's terrible. Nice. Okay, this one's compilations. This is nice. Sonic. Yeah, ouch! Sonic Classics 3-in-1 for the Mega Drive. Okay, so you get Sonic 1, 2. Or it includes. Get this. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Sonic and Knuckles Collection, 2009, or not 2000, good lord, where's my mouse? 1997 for the Windows, of course. Sonic,
sounds like
hey, Chris, you might have gotten your wish. Sonic Jam. Yeah, I'm not kidding. 1997 for the Sega Saturn and the Gamecom. Sonic the Mega Collection. This came out for the Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and Windows. This one includes Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Nice. Now that's one I would like. Sonic Gems Collection, Nintendo GameCube. Okay. Sonic PC Collections, which compilates the Sonic DX, Director's Cut, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Mega Collection plus the Sonic Riders. Okay, you're running out of money, so you're remaking your older games. Sonic Classic Collection for the 3DS. That one's pretty good. Kind of clunky, but then we got games that were canceled. I don't even think we will need to go into that. We'll be here all day if we do all that. I'm going to leave the video up so you can see if you guys want to take a glance at those.
There must be at what? At least.
All right, fine. The internet has told me to do it. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic games is there.
Get this. Sonic the Hedgehog, 1994 for the Amiga. Sonic Sonic Idsoft for the Mega System, 1991. Sister Sonic for the Sega CD. Sonic Jr. for the Sega Pinko. Sonic Checkers. Oh yeah, we could live without that. 1994.
Idsoft? You mean it?
Yeah.
Now hold on.
Okay, hang on. I'm holding on.
Hold on. You said id.
I will pronounce it. Edusoft. Idost or something, I don't know. Not Idsoft like Doom, like Idsoft. Okay, the next one we got is Sonic Extreme. Yeah, we got enough Extreme games for the Sega Saturn, 1994. Sonic Extreme, not Extreme, but Extreme for the Xbox. And Sonic DS, Nintendo DS. Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? That is all the Sonic games we have.
Eggman. Yeah.
Thank God. So, all in all, we love Sonic, don't we, Chris? Let's get a shot of Chris. Yeah. So I think both of us love Sonic the Hedgehog.
And I didn't even know most of them existed.
Well, you're welcome. We've been playing Sonic since we were itty bitty babies. We've been playing it. We're still playing it. We're still griping about it, of course. Still griping the fact that Sega never added a save feature to their games. But, you know, hey, I can't complain very often because, you know, I'll be here all day. So this has been your friendly neighborhood dumpster man and your advocate, autistic gamer, awesome guy right here, Chris, helping me out with this video. You guys have a great day unless Chris has something else to say.
All right.
All right, call that a burrito. It's a wrap. Go ahead. Yo, wrap that up like a bagel and call it a biscuit because we're done. I see your finger. Okay. Bye, Chris.